Hey, what's up, YouTube? And anybody else who sees this video. Shout out to my unstoppable family. I'm about to show you a quick and simple way to apply pressure on the engine bay detail. Because as you know, if you have not seen, I've been doing some really cool details and servicing the Houston community, right? So right now, it's about 11 o'clock Central Time in Houston, Texas. Bright and sunny, very beautiful day out here. As you can see, I have a nice engine bay, very dirty. But check this out, I'm gonna show you some simple steps to knock this engine bay detail out and have it really clean. Look, I got a speed detail brush right here. I've got this long, soft bristle brush just in case I gotta do some scrubbing up there. And just in case you like that perfect detail, I do have this brush right here. It's a nice quick detailer brush. I even picked this one up from AutoZone. We made it or may not need these, but stay tuned and follow along. What I will be using is Degreaser. Now you can pick up a Degreaser of your choice. I don't necessarily have a link right now, but you know, that may come later. I have this Degreaser diluted, maybe 5 to 1. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna start at the top, just in case there's some drip down later. We start from the top to the bottom, okay? So we're gonna be very liberal. We're gonna be very generous as we spray generous amounts all over the detail, all over the hood, the undercarriage of the hood, and the engine bay. So sit tight and enjoy this cool detail. All right. And I'm also gonna do this in real time to show you that it doesn't take that long. But here's the cool thing. Now, I don't necessarily advise ladies to do this. I don't necessarily advise against ladies doing this detail, this particular detail, right? But you know, Father's Day is coming up. And if you know he likes that car clean, this is this is a very cool gift to get dad, all right? To get dad, get that father, get that special man in your life something, okay? I'm gonna show you how to do this, right? This is a how-to, simple how-to. But this is also, if you can't get to it, book me and I'll come do it, okay? Because this is one of the services that we offer with Apply Pressure Auto Detail, okay? So you book any one of the regular services, the detail wash, mini detail, add the engine bay detail service on there, and I'll do this for you, right? See how cool it is? Very cool. So you're gonna spray generous amounts here. As you get your skill level up, you might find that a pump sprayer will be a lot easier, right? But that's okay, a lot easier on your forearms, but that's okay. It's still not gonna take a long time. We are roughly at about 3 minutes into this prep work of the engine bay detail. And so we had the degreaser real good. As you can see, what's under this hood, look at this stuff. You can see right there, what's under this hood is not necessarily adhered really tightly or stuck on these surfaces. So that's a real good thing to note. So we're just gonna lightly take it off. And if you're still here and you got somewhere to go, I'm just gonna let you know this thing is gonna end up with a really cool shine, because we are gonna treat it with some VLR. VLR is, I have diluted it with water. That way when it dry, it'll give a nice, even gloss. Maybe not high gloss because I've diluted it with water. I don't want it so glossy. Some people don't like that, some people do. But we will dilute it really good, okay? So we let the degreaser sit there. I'm gonna move a couple of things out of the way here so that way we can keep going. Boom. So remember, pump sprayer could be the best, could prove the best. That way you can save on your forearm strength. But you know me, you know, I'm one of those guys that's unstoppable. I've been there, done that. You've seen a couple of my videos on YouTube where I've done push-ups in the street. I know this is about detail, but I gotta talk to you a little bit because I wanna show you how to get this done in real time. Can this be done in real time? You ever see under your hood? See how dirty it can get, how dirty and grimy. Look at that. Look, use the whole bottle. So another thing is, another tip is, you can see me, you're gonna see me wet the engine with water. You know, some people are afraid of getting the engine wet, but think about it, the engine's pretty much outside. It's mainly protected by tire wells, of course, but the hood. But when you drive across water, guess what? Water gets underneath the hood. It picks up road debris from the tires and stuff like that. So that's where all this dirt comes from, okay? All right, so as you can see, we've got this nice and soaked. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep it going, keep it going, keep it nice and degrees. That way we can get under there real good. Man, we're just gonna brush. See, just gonna brush it. Get some of that dirt off of it like that. Just gonna brush it. Now, so one of the reasons why you would, if you need me to do this, one of the reasons why you would have to look me, obviously, because we're gonna get some overspray on the windshield, get a little overspray on some of the paint, the fenders. So you book me for many detail. That way we can get your car very, very clean. Leave you that great sparkle and shine that your car loves, okay? You book me for a mini detail, add on the engine bay detailing. Doesn't cost a lot. Don't expect me to charge a lot for this service. But we're gonna get this clean, all right? As you can see, I am still using one brush. And we are about 6 minutes into the video. All right, let's move some of this dirt over. Oh. See how easily it comes off now? It's coming off really, really fairly easy. Spray a little vigorously right up in some of these areas. Those areas there, right over the brake reservoir. This is the brake fluid reservoir. We mean to turn this into an automotive detail. This is coolant from the radiator over fuel cap. This is the air filter, air cleaner box. It's okay to scrub there a little bit. This is the tube. And as you can see, there are some connector wires, all fill cap there, engine cover. And once you get all the dirt, grime, and road debris off of this engine cover, wow, you're talking about a very good looking engine. It's got the Cadillac crest on there. I'll just throw that in there. Yeah, maybe I love Cadillacs. I mean, I know what you think. You're probably, what kind of person is he? I love Cadillacs. I love these Cadillacs. I do. However, I do service all makes and models. But it's just that Cadillac. I just love those Cadillacs. I love those logs, all right? All right. So now that we've got that, we didn't even have to use the other brush, as you can see. So I'm gonna put a little thin coat of Degreaser just for good measure. Break down anything else. And look, I have my water hose. I like this particular fitting here, because I can just turn it on like that. And now, you see, I'm just rinsing the area. Just rinsing the area. All right? Just rinsing that area. Everywhere that has some degreaser, you can rinse it really, really good. See? Regular water hose. Can you shampoo your engine compartment? Soap and water? Absolutely. But here, we're just using some degreaser, diluting with water, with distilled water. So we can get some quick results, right? So look at all the dirt that's coming off of this thing, just with a light brush, right? Just with a light brush. So just getting this really, really clean. Whoa, that was dirty. Yeah, Yes, indeed, it was dirty. Where we are, 10 minutes into this rinse down. Now watch this here. We're gonna speed the process. We're gonna let it air dry a little bit. You can even break out, you can get really creative and break out your leaf blower. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and fire up this engine. That way you can hear it run. That way you can know nothing went wrong with getting water in the engine compartment, okay? So sit tight, let me start this engine up. Whoa, listen at that caddy. So as you can see, the water didn't cause any damage to the engine. Everything works good, sounds good, just like a Cadillac should. And we're gonna let it run, let the engine heat up and dry some of that water. In the meantime, I guess we could blot some of the water. So I have a really cool microfiber tile here. So we'll do a little bit of blotting. A little bit of blotting, a little bit of wipe down. Keep in mind, we're still in about 11 minutes in this video. So real time, all real time with me. I know we like edits and we like breaks and stuff like that, that's cool. But sometimes you need to see a real-time video. Every now and then you need to see a real-time video. Why? Because some of these videos, let's be transparent, makes everything look easy. And for some people, everything is not so easy. Everything is not so simple. So pardon the wind if you can barely hear me, but like I said, I'm just doing it real time, right? So we're gonna blot a little bit more of this engine compartment, boom, boom, boom. Blotting it out. Look at that. That's already looking so much better. Wow. Now watch this. Now here's where it gets interesting. Because this is water, right? Because this is water, we're doing the quick service. I'm gonna get a little bit of VLR, all right? And I'm gonna spray it on there even though it's not completely dry. We're 13 minutes in. Stand by, let me grab that VLR. Now, you may recognize this, so I'm not really promoting anything, all right? But it's gonna be safe here. VLR, vinyls, leathers, rubber. It's gonna be safe for plastic today, all right? So, you can spray a nice amount. And remember, I've got in this bottle, and I've diluted a couple of things. I've diluted it with water, so it's gonna be safe here. Predominantly, this is very good for interiors, but it's okay. We just want to dress, make this shine. Pretty cool. So it's gonna be safe for plastics. Now, what we're gonna do is let that sit. Because obviously this is going to dry up very, very nicely. So I think We'll cap it out here. We're about 15 minutes into this video. And you know me, Unstoppable Charles. Book me. Apply Pressure Auto Detail. I'll do a mini detail and provide this engine bay detail service. As you can see, that Cadillac shine, that clean, that detail took about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. All right? So book me. Apply Pressure Auto Detail. Find me. And I'll get you taken care of. In the Houston area, of course. Peace. Much love.